Thanks to an alert neighbor, Spokane Police were able to arrest a man who reportedly pushed his girlfriend so hard she suffered head injuries. Now, neighbors say they witnessed 24-year-old James Bench load his unconscious girlfriend into a car and then take off. Their quick action to call 911 helped officers put him behind bars. He's now facing charges for second-degree assault. KXLY4's Allie Norton working for you tonight. She has more on the incident and what police are doing to crack down on domestic violence.
Had Jeffrey Thompson never stepped outside of his South Hill home on Thursday night, a domestic violence suspect may not be behind bars.
Just was out back letting the dog out and noticed that he was carrying his wife out, or his girlfriend, you know, and putting her into the car.
Earlier last week, police asked him to keep an eye out on his neighbor James Bench because they couldn't get a hold of him. Police had been checking in because his girlfriend's family was worried that she might be in trouble. So when Thompson saw her unresponsive in Bench's arms, he knew he needed to say something.
The only thing I really saw was her arm over his shoulder, you know, as he was carrying her.
Thompson's quick action to call 911 allowed police to relay that Bench was possibly on the road with his girlfriend and their two toddlers. They were found 4 hours later, parked in a North Spokane neighborhood. She had significant injuries. According to court documents, she told police that a couple days prior, Bench had pushed her down in the bathroom. Medics told police that she suffered brain injuries from hitting her head. If police didn't ask Jeff to keep an eye out on his neighbors, the circumstances could be very different, possibly even worse. This is one of the payoffs that they're seeing in their crackdown to end domestic violence. Last fall, the Spokane Police Department designated 7 officers to investigate domestic violence cases on a full-time basis. Part of their workload is visiting offenders in jail and following up at their homes once they're out.
Notifying them that we're aware of their behavior, that we don't approve of it, that the city of Spokane and the police department is going to keep watch, making sure that they don't reoffend.
Spokane police are still investigating last week's incident. Part of that is seeing if there's extra charges that could be filed against Bench. Exactly what Thompson hopes for after what he saw.
He deserves everything, full strength of the law.
I'm Allie Norton for KXLY4 News.